All right, NBA Youngboys. This happened a couple days ago, but he became free finally. But he's got like specific conditions that he has to meet. Is some like he can't have visitors between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. or something like that. Let me find it. Rap TV posted it a couple days ago right here. All right. NBA Youngboy's house arrest conditions. Must wear GPS monitor, so an ankle brace or bracelet or whatever it's fucking called. So he cannot go to the Narcissist tour, sorry, the King Vamp tour like that one kid outside of the Houston arena. He can't sneak out because he probably has the cops on his ass. He ain't just a nobody. If he even steps 1 foot out of the house, he's getting Squid Game assassin, bro. He's getting sniped from like a satellite in the sky with a light beam. Next, submit to drug testing. By the way, did you hear about Kodak Black failing a drug test? He had like MDMA in his piss. And by the way, MDMA is Molly, the purest form at least. There's like ecstasy, which has other shit in it, with MDMA being the main chemical. But Kodak Black, like NBA Youngboy and Kodak Black literally just like switch. It's like, okay, NBA Youngboy just got out of jail. All right, Kodak, you gotta do something to get yourself back in jail. So I think that violates his probation, where like you have to make sure you don't do anything illegal. Kodak can't be caught with any guns, similar to NBA Youngboy, but I don't think Kodak is on house arrest. He just has probation where they check in on him like every single month. And also, by the way, is he an MMA fighter? No, MDMA. I don't know what that's called. Methamphetamine diaxtramate. I don't know. But hard drugs like that, like cocaine, MDMA, blah, 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 is actually a 3-day drug. So that means he did it quite recently before the drug test. Whereas if he had just smoked weed, like that shit stays in your system depending on how much fat you have, because it actually gets stored in your fat cells. It can be stored in your fat for like 30 days. So even if you just smoke once. So I don't know what Kodak was thinking. Maybe it was a surprise drug test to be caught with. Like, it's so easy to, if you know it's a 3-day drug, like if you do any hard drugs, just know not to do it like 3 to 4, maybe even 5, just to be safe before the drug test. But anyway, cannot own any weapons, okay? So no music videos with guns. And he probably can't have any music videos with his boys in the background with guns on the premises, or else the cops gonna find him just like last time. That's gonna be sad though. But if he can't leave his house, then he's gonna have to shoot like in-house music videos, which could be kind of cool. Like maybe he has a home theater in his crib in Utah. Hashtag free Melly. I don't know, bro. Do we really want Melly to be free if he did in fact kill his best friends? Now, I'm not completely sure if he did, and that's not my business. But if he did, I don't know if we need a ruthless individual out like that. But free Melly, just to, you know, not to be canceled out here. Maximum of 3 visitors at a time. So he can't have he can't have more than 3 bitches in his bed at the same time. That's kind of fucked, but I guess it keeps you out of trouble. But to be honest, NBA Youngboy just needs a little PS4, PS5 situation so that he can talk to like 12 people, or whatever the maximum limit is in a PlayStation party or Xbox Live party, and you can chill with your homies. Or maybe NBA Youngboy is probably so rich that he has like virtual reality games like Ready Up Player One, where he can leave the crib virtually. Okay, no visitors between 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. Does that include females, or if it's a significant other? We have no idea. Maybe NBA Youngboy is gonna switch up his sleep schedule so that he sleeps during the day, so that he, you know, can sleep with his chicks between the times of 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. You know, what is up with you, Lil Pump 1.5 1119? Yo, chill with that. Pay for cost of location, monitoring, and security firms. Okay, so he's getting the 6ix9ine treatment where he basically needs bodyguards 24/7. That's a pretty, they made him pay $500K bond or whatever it was, 1/10 of that, so $50,000. I don't care what it is. It's still a lot of money. And then they're also going to make him pay for all the security and monitoring. Why doesn't the government, if they're trying to keep you in house arrest, why don't they pay for all of those bills? That's Bolshevik. Am I right? It depends on how long this is. If it's for like a month and he's getting like monitoring and security and he has to pay for it, like that's chill, that's fine, whatever. That's like 10 bands, 20 bands. I don't even know how much that is. But if it's for like a whole ass year, that's fucked. But at the same time, it is kind of nice that, you know, he's been to jail so many times and they're letting him off. I don't know how long he's been in jail. I think it's been like almost a year, maybe like 200 days or something like that. But at least he's like out of jail and there's no risk of getting butt fucked by big old Tyrone or Jamal or anybody. Sebastian, just get out of jail. That's the motive. Clearly the government does not hate rich people. Yeah, I don't think the government hates rich people. I think I'm gonna get somewhat political here. Yes, the government is already kind of the rich people. Like, didn't you see Nancy Pelosi, who's like the head of the House or whatever it's called, the lead of the Democrats basically, and her husband, because you have to give like a disclosure of all of the assets that you invest into, at least on the stock market. And people were literally copying his investments and making like crazy gains on their stock trades because the government knows what's up. Like, they know if a company is going to get regulated. So like, oh, okay, we got to get out of that. And what company is going to be helped out by that regulation or that law that's passed. So then they invest in that new one. So just watch out. And apparently now, like, I think there's a new law going in place that government officials cannot invest in the stock market or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I read that or got headlined, but that was from my understanding. We're just all butthurt that we ain't bougie. But yeah, you're right that when you're rich, you can pretty much do anything. Money is power. You got to remember that. But it can only help you out to a certain extent. Like, if you're out here like YNW Melly, like murdering best friends or doing a bunch of like really bad crimes, then money can't do shit because society does have to crack down on that. But if you're like a billionaire, like say Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or the owner of any of these huge Wall Street firms, you can get away with not paying taxes by incorporating your company in, say, Ireland. Apple does this as well. Whereas technically you have a bunch of shell companies that are hosted in the US, yes, but that ultimately the revenue goes all the way back to Ireland, where I don't believe, or there is a very small revenue tax or corporate tax. Elon Musk is almost, yeah, he's almost a trillionaire. Although I think Tesla's gonna go down soon. It's just like everything's so crazy. Like the crypto market, it went down so much yesterday, but then all of a sudden today it went back up. Like I was almost like ready to get out of all my crypto investments because I got freaked out. Like stocks go up and down so fast nowadays because of inflation. There's all these stimulus checks. So people have so much money to just throw around. You can borrow money at like 1% or 3% a year, and then inflation's like 20%. So you know, we'll go into that another day.